Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. So, well, it's morning for me, it is Friday morning and I am going to get ready for work. It actually feels like I've not filmed these videos for so long, but it's because I did 2 last week and then not much this week. So I've got my cup of tea and I'm going to start to get ready. Now today I'm going to run through how to do, it is my usual makeup, but I've kind of switched it up a little bit. So I'm going to do different eyes today and obviously a bit more pouted lips. I am going to use some products that I got from the UK on my recent trip. So I'll talk you through and show you through all of that as well. So let's get started because I look like I have literally died. I've still got my pajamas on here. So let's get going. So I'm going to get started with the Glossier, if you can see that, Glossier, it's the priming moisturizer, buildable hydrating cream. So I'm just going to tuck all this behind my ears, and I do have a mirror in front of me as well. So if I look that way, it's not because I've gone weird, it's because it's just easier to look into an actual mirror. So I put that on like this. It's quite difficult actually to film and do your makeup at the same time because you can't look at the camera properly. I don't know why, but that feels so nice on my eyes. Oh. So I just put that on. Now it is really thick actually. No, that's a lie. It is more like a moisturizer. As you can see, but I actually really like it, and I've got oily skin, so it's really good. I would really rate that, and I think it's going to last me a while because I am not going back to the UK till November. So what are we in now? Just about to go into August. So August, September. Let's see if it lasts like 3 months. Okay, so I'm gonna start with. It's gonna get hot in here because I've shut the door. I'm actually in the spare bathroom. So I'm gonna start with, here's me just going ahead, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless in 7 Neutral. This is just my go-to foundation. I've got like 3 bottles of this. So, I mean, look at the, because I've got no fake tan on my face, it just makes it look really horrific. There's the difference in, don't forget. I mean, actually, that's a good point to say that you shouldn't really forget your ears, because a lot of the time, like when I was younger, I must have looked such a state because I never used to do my ears. I never used to do like my neck. Now, like my whole neck gets a little bit of the party. But this is a really good foundation I've found. I mean, like I said, I ordered 3 bottles of it. They were actually on offer I got them under like a Namshi code. I think I got like 10 or 20% off. I think once I've used them all, probably by the end of the year, I will more than likely just maybe change it up. I've seen like an Hourglass one I want to try. So if you guys have tried any good foundations that are really decent coverage, because I like that makeup look. It's just me. So maybe Hourglass, maybe the NARS one, I'm not sure, but I'm feeling like I'll need a change. I just forget to do that lip crease. I'll want to change soon. So yeah, any recommendations would be amazing. I'm like pulling my ear. I'm sure they don't do that. Makeup artists don't do that to the clients. So I'm just getting that all over, just going back over. I always find, and call me a weirdo, but when I do this, maybe it's when you get older like me, but if you do like that, you get, sometimes like I miss bits on this section. So I find I go over that the most because I don't want to miss anything. The lighting in here is absolutely terrible, as is all of the house, but anyway, so that's that done. Now we're going to move to, I don't know if I used this last time, it's the Tarte concealer. I swear by this. This is in shade, I think it just says light, I'm not sure. This has been amazing, it lasts forever, you really don't need much. So I just put that under my eye, on my nose there. Yeah, you don't need much of this, to be honest with you. Although I don't know why I'm putting loads on now. So that's my Tarte. Let me just get my little brush for that. Not brush, little, if you can get one of these, gosh, look at my nails now, they're covered in foundation. If you can get one of these little blenders, then I would recommend it. I'd highly recommend it. I'll just blend all that in. So like when you get your foundation, mine's obviously maybe a slightly darker colour than what I would usually get, but it's because I do lighten it up with the concealer, but I don't want it to look like too pasty and weird, so it just takes a bit of there, my nose looks thinner. Nose looks better when you smile. Okay, that's that. Now I'm gonna put on my Kylie Cosmetics powder. I've been using this, I think I showed this in a skincare vlog maybe. It's okay. I think I am going to go back to Laura Mercier though, and I do want the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom one. I've been after that Cherry Blossom one for a while. So I put it very lightly because I've got very oily skin, sadly. I do put it most places, and then I just put it heavier in the oily areas. This is just my makeup routine, it's the reality. I'm not just doing this for the camera because I'm going to work in an hour, so I kind of have to make it work. I do put it over my eyelids, I don't know why, so just a bit heavier there. That's that, it's as simple as that. Next I'm gonna do this now actually. This is the Refi water-based powder. This is absolutely incredible. Maybe I talked about it in my last Get Ready With Me. This literally is like a blurring powder, and it gets rid of, I put it on with a sponge, and it's like that. You won't be able to see in this light, but oh my God, let me tell you, I just put it on my pore area. I don't know if you can see the difference there between that and that. There is, like, this camera's not very good, but you really can, like, it's crazy. So this I recommend. I wouldn't recommend it as like just a powder by itself. I have actually open pores here. It is really phenomenal. I absolutely love it, and this has lasted me, I would say, a year. And I've just done that every day pretty much for a year. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm just tidying up as I go, I don't know why. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my bronzer. Charlotte Tilbury, this is the airbrush bronzer. And I'm gonna use just a thin brush. Actually, what shade is this? This is number 2. Is it medium or something? I'm just gonna take it across here, but yesterday I actually did this wrong because I left like a bit too much of a line. I don't know if that makes sense, but so I didn't like it. So I'm trying to blend it a little bit. Sorry, one of the dogs wants to come in, acting crazy outside the door. I might have to let him in because he's gonna go wild. Yes. They're just looking at me. We'll see if he comes back. So I'm just putting this here. See, like, it leaves a little bit of a line, too much of a line. I always struggle, like, I have the Rare Beauty stick, and I also have the Charlotte Tilbury bronzing contouring wand. All of them look like I've been attacked with a Crayola. So if anybody's got any crazy hacks, I put this on my ear as well, just FYI, because I hate my ears looking odd. Yeah, if anybody's got any hacks for like liquidy bronzer, I'm open to suggestions because I'm like, this is crazy. I'm now using the NARS liquid blush in Orgasm, and I'm actually going to do something which I didn't do last time, and I'm actually going to put it high and not actually on my apple, cheek apple, which is obviously this section. I'm just going to put it around that, just to kind of lift my face up a little bit. So I'm just going to do that quickly as I can. This is nice because it's already got like a little shine in it. I feel like this is like the best blusher ever. It really is. Like, I can't find anything else. I am going to try and get the Dior. There's a new Dior. I'm struggling to do this side because the light's so bad. There's a new Dior powder blush, and I was going to get that when I was at the airport, but they didn't have it in stock, and I need this exact colour. To be honest with you, I'm happy if this is my forever blush because it literally is so good. I'm just going to cover up a bit of the weird bronzing that I've done there. So you can see, like, previously I would have put it here. I'm not. And I am going to put a little bit on my nose at the end. This just gives like a little sun-kissed look for me. Something I like, but maybe it might not work for your face shape or whatever. So I'm now going to use, this is just a little sample that I got. I thought I would try it out. It's an illuminator highlighter from Iconic. Never ever, I don't think, used this before. I'm finding it really hard to do that side of my face. Help me. So this is the illuminator. Oh my god, I'm a bit scared that that's quite a lot. Oh, I don't know, it's cute. It's actually really cute. This is quite nice actually. You've got to see it in different lights. Always, if you wear a lot of makeup, just go and check your makeup in different lights, in different rooms, before you leave the house. Nice, actually. Okay, pop a bit of that on the end of my nose. Okay. Perfecto. Right. I am going to spray myself with Revolution Matte Fix, just because I've got, that would be helpful if I showed you the actual bottle, because I've got oily skin. That always smells like medical, like if you ever had an operation or something, it smells like that. I can't explain it, but it's just the way I feel. Right, now I'm going to get on to another new product, which is, which I absolutely love, I'm obsessed with. This is the Refi. It is the lip liner. This is in Rosewood. It's actually called Lip Sculpt. So I'm just going to do this. I think I need like a little handheld mirror to do this, and probably for I'm just going to look down into this. I always try and over line them, because this This lip sculpt is amazing. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. It just is. I do it all. It all. How attractive. Yeah. And this lasts probably all day. Realistically. I mean, by the end, it's a little bit like, yeah. I'm now going to put on my usual, which is my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Istanbul. So I'm just going to put this on and I just basically blend. Gosh, that looks crazy colour on the camera. I've actually got lips now. So you can see it just gives a little bit of a, I don't know, like I've used rosewood and I've used, I think it's like taupe and all different colours, but I'm now going to put on the Refi lip gloss just over the top, just to give a bit of shine. And yes, guys, whoa, hi. I do my lips first. I don't know why, I just do. Sorry, you can hear me moving around because I'm pulling out the drawers of what I need. Now I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. So I'm going to use, which is very, very tiny, this is a MAC. How small that is. I'm like, I don't want to waste because you can see I use this to death. This is the MAC brow pencil. I think it's in taupe again. I keep saying the taupe. Right, I'm just gonna, what I do is I draw the pencil on like so, just to fill it in a little bit. I did have these dyed not that long ago. So I just rub that pencil through just to give it a bit of thickness throughout. Try to make them as equal as possible. I think like that's the biggest challenge with eyebrows, is getting them to look the same. So when I had them dyed, it like gave me a guide to where I should be starting from. But now that's kind of gone again, and now I'm like, see, they're not level. So we're playing this game again of sisters, not twins. And I want twins. But then again, that's what makes us unique. Right, so I've done that, and then my magic trick, which people do actually love, I think that's my biggest compliment, is my eyebrows, which I'm not sure if I love or not, but this eyebrow pen is from NYX and it's in the shade Espresso. This brow tint pen is like a felt tip. Can you see it? It's so amazing, and I have to fully concentrate on this. I'm sure you'll appreciate. What I do is I draw hairlines through. Now this pen does last a while, but you can't let it run out of ink, basically, because then it just looks dodgy. So what you want to do is create like little mini hair strokes throughout to give it like a bit more of a bushy. I've not done it well today because I'm showing off, you know. That's the problem, when you show off you make mistakes. But yeah, you'll see on my Instagram I do it a lot better, but that's kind of the thing that we're going for. I just need to lift these a little bit more. You can see I really have to concentrate. Like if I'm on the phone and I'm doing this, oh my god guys, I'm like, I cannot even speak. Okay, that'll do for now because I have to go back. So let's do the other one because I don't want to keep you guys hanging on the old what's next. But I don't know why I discovered this pen. I don't know what got me into this idea. I think it was when brow lamination came out and I was like, oh my God, like I like that, but I just don't have eyebrows. How am I gonna like draw my eyebrows on? And I must have seen, there's no way I came up with this idea. Like obviously this pen exists for a reason. It's not, I didn't create this pen. But why? Because I don't see anybody else doing this with their brows. Maybe because they all have eyebrows and I just don't. So yeah, that's basically what they're not that bad actually. They're quite even. They are, aren't they? I think they'll do. Okay. So now the new moves that I'm doing aside from my blusher is I'm getting my eyeliner. This is a MAC eyeliner. Again, I'm at the end of the road with this and I'm just putting it inside the top lid. See, it's just giving a little bit of something. Do not put it on the bottom lid, because what that will do is it will make your eye look smaller, and we want the doll eye. That's like the look that we're going for today. So I'm gonna get my Morphe palette, which I'm gonna get I think this is Urban Decay brush. I'm pretty sure it is. And I'm gonna go for Morphe colour So Warm. Do I want to go for So Warm, or do I want to go for Wow or Brunette? I'm going to go Brunette. Right, I definitely need my mirror for this. So I'm just going to put it, I don't know why I'm crouching down. I'm just going to put it on the overall eyelid. Did it just work what works for me? I mean, I've got relatively, have I got big eyelids? Maybe that's not, I've got bigger eyes. I don't know if my eyelid's big. Well, let me have a look at that in a second. Wow. Hey, that looks amazing. But yeah, I'm just gonna, gosh. You know, you do something and you think, I'm not sure, I should have gone for So Warm. So I'm just gonna do that, but we will obviously blend this out. I just wanna make sure that everything's got a bit of something on there, and then we'll blend it out afterwards. This one's easier to do because I can see. The problem is in this corner here, I can't see a thing. It's driving me a bit nutty. But yeah, I do like a brown eyeshadow. I kind of wish, like, this is like the best palette I found, this Morphe one, but it's got a lot of like oranges, and it's like, I don't want to put orange on my eye, I just want all different browns. I actually want to find like a nice ash brown. That's like the dream, because all the browns that are in like palettes are all very warm. And I know that's nice if you've got, like, I've got blue eyes, so it's quite nice for me to have like a warm tone to an eyeshadow, but I also would like it a bit more brown grey. I'm just trying to put it in the middle as well, just to, right, I need a buffing brush. Maybe I'll use the end of this one because it's quite a good one, just to get rid of like the big bloody line, especially here. Like, I want it to go up. So you see that's just buffed it a little bit. It isn't perfect, guys, but we gotta go to work. So this is the reality. I mean, I could spend hours on makeup. I literally could spend hours, but when you've got to go to work and you've got things to do, you just don't want to be sat there doing this all day. Right, I'm gonna get a really thin brush And this is important. I'm going to dab it into the same colour, and I'm just going to go under the eye. So remember, I've got no eyeliner on. I'm just going to go under. This is nice where it's a bit warmer. Like sometimes I'll do like not so warm on the lid, but I'll do warm underneath because the red like kind of makes it pop a little bit. So I just do a little bit underneath. And for me, depending on your eye size, like my eye is quite like, look how that like, obviously it's not finished, but you can see the difference between that eye and that eye. It's just makes it pop. So you could just put a little bit in the corner, but I'm very dramatic and I like it all over. So that's my little old doll eye technique. So you leave the if you do the inside as well, which I have done before, it just means that it can make your eyes smaller. Kind of want to brush it up so the eye goes a little bit up, because obviously the doll eye is quite, I'm just gonna put, it's quite round, but so that is so far. I'm sweating a little bit because there's no AC in here. Woo. So we'll get a wriggle on. Now I'm gonna do my eyeliner, and today, because it's a doll eye, I'm just gonna do it. This is the Rare Beauty eyeliner. I need another one, so this one is dying. It's on its extreme last legs, but I'm just gonna put it across the line, lash line, going across, and I am gonna just do a little flick at the end, very subtle. God, it's basically run out, so it's giving me headaches. So that's all that I do. In my previous video, when I was doing the different look, I flicked it up loads, but to be honest, this is basically run out. I'm really sad actually, because this eyeliner is totally awesome, but it's only lasted a few weeks. Or maybe that is that good, is that bad? But I feel like I need something to last longer than a few weeks. Like I need it to last like maybe 8 weeks and I'll be okay. But this literally lasted me like 4 weeks, 3 weeks. And now I'm just left with like this. I'm now gonna put on the Tartelette Tubing Mascara, obviously in black. I got this in a 3-pack, so you would have seen maybe the other Tarts before on my videos. So I just go across the top because my eyelashes are not black. So just basically to cover them like this. And then we don't go like that, I go like that. And we all have to pull that stupid mascara face. If you do smudge a bit onto your eyelid, just get rid of it because nobody wants that. You can see, no, I've got no eyelashes. We are gonna do falsies as always. That's my go-to baby. Is my false eyelashes. Gosh, that's what an amazing angle. Just make sure they're all covered because we are going to wear falsies, but you don't want to see like brown eyelashes underneath and all that jazz. This mascara has actually been really good. So that obviously adds to your doll eye. In fact, I'm actually really enjoying the skin. I just need to, having looked at myself then, I just need to make sure I bronze. My neck never catches like the fake tan. Like see like how dark my arm is. Like, my arm's actually darker than my face, but my neck, this sort of, whatever you call it, area, never, ever catches the tan. And somebody make a product that does. Right, I'm actually gonna open a new eyelash. I'm quite nervous because I've not opened a new one for a while. Do I open Farah? I don't know. Why am I like nervous about picking an eyelash? This is so, oh my god, I might do Farah. It's huge though. Farah is absolutely huge. I mean, do we go big on Friday? Like, maybe we do. These are absolutely humongous eyelashes. They're from Pinky Goat, as always. My absolute favorite, because I literally rewear them like for like 2-3 weeks. I rewear them, like they last me such a long time. But I don't think I've got my scissors in here, so let me go grab my scissors and I'll be right back. Right, I've got the scissors. These are the scissors that I use. So I'm just going to take it off. I am actually going to, I've just left the door open because you can't see him, but Hulky's there. I'm just going to cut off one little end of the eyelash just so it's a bit smaller. I showed this in another video before, but wait. Now I don't actually know. What is the corners, which is the right corner? Okay, I think that's okay. Right, so we're gonna go in with, as always, my favorite, which is my Huda Beauty. This is the holy grail of eyelash glue. Pinky Goat do their own, but I can never give up on the Huda Beauty. It's actually waterproof as well. So like if you want to shed a few tears, go ahead, because I mean, maybe it doesn't survive like a complete and utter crisis, but for sure it will survive a few tears, sweat, everything. I mean, I've worn these eyelashes on my face for like 24 hours and they ain't moved. And they don't pull out. Maybe like the odd time, like I'm not gonna lie, like the odd time. I put the glue on, I'm just gonna let that dry before I put it on. Maybe like the odd time it's pulled like one eyelash out. But it's worth the risk. It's completely worth the risk. Okay. I'm glad I've got shorter hair nowadays because, oh, it's so hot. Right, I'm just gonna do what I normally do, which is manipulate it so that it's more bendy. I'm gonna get my mirror, I'm gonna blow on you because I just don't wanna put it on and it not be sticky enough to take hold. So, I really should. I would actually, having just done what I've done, which was a risky move, I would recommend starting at the end of your eyelash, of your eyeline, not the beginning. Because what you don't want is like an overhang. Oh, one of the other dogs is outside. It's just driving me crazy. They can't handle the fact that I'm filming a video. Oh, it's huge. It's huge, it's huge, but we don't mind. It'll calm down in a minute. It's absolutely humongous, this eyelash. That could be the thumbnail. Because I look a bloody state, so I don't know what thumbnail we're going to do today. I'm just going to put it on the other one. And I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to let it dry. I think I'm going to have to cut something off this end though. It looks like there's a little something. Should I leave it? I'm just gonna leave it. This does make me nervous that they are, I mean, the ones that I've just used have been like incredible. Like that feels like it's so big. I did say that, I did warn you guys that they were so huge. I think sometimes it just takes time for the eyelash to like bend around your eye and stuff. Right, we're gonna go in again. I did it from the end this time, so this one might look better than the other one, which is gonna be a concern, isn't it? Because I need them to look the same. It's exactly the same thing. You have to put them in exactly the same place. I feel like this one's a bit closer to the center. Oh. So the best advice I can give you is let them dry, then move them around. Because otherwise you're gonna be not letting them rest in one place. So I just let them dry and then that's it. So essentially, eyelashes aside, this is my look. I actually quite like it now that they're both on and you get used to the eyelash situation. It's actually quite nice. Gotta remember I'm 38-year-old old lady, so not bad. I quite like the look of this. Sometimes I'll do like a bit more definition on my nose, but I'm happy today. So if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. Please, as always, give this video a like and a subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.